softball. We had Dewan Woods on, and I'd set up Dewan about a week ago or a week and a half after I saw him on the alumni deal. Kenny joins us now, and I know you'd like to have played a lot more games down in Monroe. I followed it as close as I could, and you come home 2-0. And how about your lefty in the circle? She was ready to start the season. Talking about Miss Maxwell.
Yeah, Kelly got off to a great start and really kind of secured the game against Arkansas, and they came back the next day and threw really well. So she looks like she's picked up right where she left off from last year, and it was a great sign. We needed that, and we had one bad inning against that Arkansas deal where we gave up 6 runs and pitched very uncharacteristic of us, and luckily, or not luckily, just we had a good feeling that we could score on them. We were scoring the net at will on them, and we just continued that. So it's good to come home 2-0, and now we're scrambling, trying to get games for this weekend and into next week.
Yeah, as of right now, Cowgirl's scheduled to go to Frisco, which oddly enough, we were just talking to Dewan Woods, who has his gym, Ultimate Athlete, in Frisco. But you guys are scheduled for A&M Corpus Christi Saturday, North Texas, South Dakota State, and Corpus Christi, A&M Corpus Christi again on Sunday, Tarleton State. I guess this time of year with what we've just had here, Kenny, you just schedule as much as you can and hope you get something in.
Yeah, our Frisco tournament's canceled.
So it is.
Not really
okay.
It's not public yet. We're getting ready to announce that, and then also announce that we've kind of moved the tournament.
Okay, we lost Kenny a second, I think.
To Houston. And trying to get all these teams. So we basically early in last week we lost Kansas and South Dakota State. So the tournament had kind of moved around, but we didn't really publicize any of that because there was so much unknown with the weather. So we've picked up Wichita State. They're going to be in this little tournament, it's just kind of going to be like an open tournament, like a wrestling deal in a way now. We're still going to play Corpus Christi twice, North Texas, and somebody else, maybe Tarleton. We're going to play, and then we'll play 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. We'll jump on a bus from there and go to Beaumont and play Lamar, a doubleheader on Monday, and then Tuesday night we'll drive a little farther east and we'll head to McNeese and play a single game there, and then we'll head to Baton Rouge when that game's done, and we'll have 2 days off there. We'll practice one, we'll get caught up on school and rest, and then we'll play LSU next Friday night twice, and then Buffalo and UL on Saturday, and then a single game at UL on Sunday, and then drive home. So we got a busy week, about 11 games in about 8-9 days. A lot of softball, but this team is made for it, and it'll be good just to get those kids out. Right now the weather looks good, so we'll keep our fingers crossed and all that stays the exact same.
Yeah, and I couldn't help but think as you were going over that itinerary, boy, this is just the kind of week Kenny Gajewski likes, to cement that team spirit and be around each other, and kind of you kind of get in your bubble and you go play games. You get on a bus. Like you said, you get a couple of days of practice in at a good location, good facility, get caught up on school. This is a Kenny Gajewski trip.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Coach Barfelt really feels the same as I feel because he's thinking about pitching. But I think I've kind of eased him there. I do. This is what this team needs. This is what our girls need. They need to play. They want to play. It gives us this chance, and then we can go into LSU, and then we come home, and then we get to open up at home, and we'll be just down a game or two if everything stays the exact same. So we'll be in a really good spot. Regardless, we're going to get to spend 10 days on a bus in hotels together. This is where teams, in my opinion, really come together. And it's I'm looking at it. I'm ready, man. I can't wait. I wish we could get onto the bus here today and go.
I know better. I know better than to ask about this weekend event that's been moved, and then the games over in Lamar and Beaumont and McNeese. But then when you get to Baton Rouge, and I'm looking at it on your schedule right now. I guess I should go over and look at LSU's website. Any chance? Because I remember they did last year when you were down there. Any chance they're putting this on the SEC network or anything where we can get a peek at the Cowgirls when they get to Baton
Yeah,
Rouge?
you'll get to watch. I would think you'll get to see all 4 of the games at LSU.
Okay.
And then I don't know about UL yet. I don't know about McNeese or any of them as well. We'll find out as we go on. We'll put that out. But we'll have at least live stats. Worst case, we're supposed
Sure.
to have some radio too. So I don't know all about that yet. But we're supposed to have radio from here on out. So we've never had that like we're about to. So that's something that my boss, Jesse Martin, has really, really pushed for, because there is a market for our fans that want to at least listen, worst case. And so I'm just proud of our girls for raising the bar here and getting that done. So it's cool to have that. If you'll check our website, I don't want to get in and insult anyone because I'm not great with radio stations and everything like that. I'm telling you the right stuff.
No. In fact, I can help, Kenny. I can help you.
Okay.
I think Bill Van Ness. I think the Cowboy Network through Learfield, and it'd be the guys over at Stillwater Radio, which I have no problem when they're doing OSU events, pushing that. And I know for a fact that's happening because they've called me in on. I've got Bedlam Wrestling Sunday on radio, and then I've got some OSU baseball games. And I'm pretty sure I've got those because Bill's gonna Rex will be with wrestling, and Bill will be with you guys on softball.
Yeah.
So, they're pressing me into some more duty. But I just wanted to see where we could see some of these games for sure, because I remember the broadcast last year, that LSU game right off the bat, and what a killer game it was. I know the Cowgirls didn't win that one, but it was a great way to see your team right off the bat. Hey, before we let you go, because I know you're pressed, but let's talk a little bit about the sticks, because we talked about Kelly, and I know Carrie's going to be fine and Logan's going to be fine. I'm not worried about that. But, wow, what a good start again for Allison February, for Cheyenne. Cheyenne didn't get as much mention, I think, in some of the stories, but, boy, she was solid. And how about Doggett? She's hitting the ball all over the yard. Pennington came through in the game on Saturday. Your sticks got off to a pretty good start between the Arkansas win and the shutout on Saturday.
Yeah, and you left off probably one that had maybe the best weekend, and that was Richburg.
Michaela
set the tone for us. Shayla was just really good, and what she does, she has one of the toughest roles on this offense right now, because she's got to protect Seabury. So what I look at this, there was a lot of really good performances. Doggett was really good. Factor, Petty played well. But really, the thing that I look at is this: Pennington and Naomi were a combined 1 for 15. And when that happens and we go 2-0, that's a pretty good sign, because these others are going to hit, and we know that Pennington and Naomi are going to hit. So it's a pretty good sign when you're number 1 and 2 or 1 for 15 and you score a total of, I think, 19 runs in 2 ball games. So, and it was freezing cold. I mean, it was freezing cold. You can't even imagine. But our girls didn't complain once. Just grinded the whole thing out, and it was awesome. So I was really, really happy with the way our offense played. We had a few little boneheaded base running plays. That's just normal this time of year. We gave away just 2 outs on the bases that are very uncharacteristic of us. So we got that corrected here this week through film and that kind of stuff. So I expect us to come out and play very, very well. We're going to face a great kid at North Texas on Sunday or Saturday, I think. We're playing them, and she struck out 21 in a game last weekend. So we'll face Hope Trotwine from North Texas. So that'll be a great challenge, and we'll face a bunch of others. So it should be a great weekend, and our hitters are going to be tested for sure.
We'll try and we'll get a roadmap out and try and keep up with where all you guys are going. But again, good luck with it. I'm glad you were able to get some time and we were able to get you on. And yes, Cowgirl Softball Radio starting this weekend, and that is new. Usually conference seasons when it kicks off, and again, hopefully, I don't know about the move tournament or Beaumont, but hopefully when you get over to Baton Rouge, we can catch the Cowgirls against some of that competition over there. Good luck, Kenny, and you guys be safe, stay warm.
Robert, thanks for having us. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, Kenny Gajewski again.